What's going on, everybody? So, we finally get to take a look
for trouble. Where do we go from here?
at Dagas. He is the next one in line. And you also see Mia out and about as a blade, so I decided to take her along. So, in order to kick this off, we have to have him equipped. And I believe it's a heart-to-heart that we need to see. I can't remember if we've already seen this one, so I'll just double-check. I'll see in a moment.
Did Master Pawn rest sufficiently?
Oh, okay, so we already did. Alright. So let's double-check.
Tora dreamed about tasty sausage the size of Poppy!
Marty. Okay, so we already did see it then. It might have been in a different episode then. Then we go to... Yeah, we speak to him here. And then we travel over to Letheria where we do the heart-to-heart. So, let's find out where that is. I'll just travel over here to make it easier. I don't think it's these two that are in the town. They're probably somewhere else.
Meh, meh. Long journeys make
Because some of
Tora
these,
tired.
I know some of these are
Where to, Master
other
Pawn?
characters. So, let's take a look. Question mark, that is a side quest. Don't see anything there. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, so that right there is the one I need. So, I gotta go to Cloudway. This one.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Alright. Now I finally get to start this. Okay, so I need Pandoria equipped. Is she equipped? No, she's not. Alright, we are done with these three, except for Agate. She's gonna be coming up next, so let's do this.
Please be good to me.
And
I hope I'll
Agate.
live up to your expectations.
And then... probably Boreas.
Yep. Just leave it to Boreas.
Okay, there we go.
A spectacular vista. Penny for your thoughts, Dagas.
To be frank, it does not live up to my expectations. I must doubt the tastes of the one who deemed this view spectacular.
But surely you must agree that it's not terrible.
Well, perhaps a commoner would find it agreeable.
Yeah, he's that kind of person.
Excuse me? Commoner?
Oh, don't take it so hard. It is only natural that I should possess more exacting sensibilities than your like.
So we should look for prettier place to make Dagas happy.
Your kindness is wasted on me. The manner of spectacular view I seek is not something one can simply happen upon. I wouldn't want to waste your precious time.
Oh, how nice of him.
Poppy have question for Dagas.
You may speak.
Why Dagas always such negative?
It true. Dagas always look like he not caring, always acting high and mighty, but never seem motivated.
Your expectations seem misguided. Why should one such as myself be forced to expend precious energy?
In battle, it important to act like life is online.
It true. Need to give all in battle or might end up food for monsters.
Yeah, and they aren't speaking from experience, so...
Then that would be my driver's negligence, would it not? In which case, it is the driver who needs to be thoroughly motivated. It makes no sense that I should give my all while my driver is lacking.
Big shock. Tora never heard argument like that before.
My, I really had no idea that a blade could think that way. I don't have the words.
Dagas, this is where we part ways. Yeah, another one of those instances where it doesn't really matter too much about what we choose. There's a little bit of difference with dialogue, but and the affinity amount that we got. But we don't need to worry about that because we did all the food thing with him. So we're just gonna go with the first one.
You act like you're a king, Dagas.
Of course I do. I am the ruler of a nation.
What?
Dagas, ruler of country? First Tora hear of it.
A blade can't be a king. That's not possible.
To be precise, I was king before I became a blade. Properly speaking, it is a crime for a mere driver to wield one of my standing. But it would be more terrible yet if my driver were to perish in battle, so I endure this humiliation with magnanimity.
But hang on. There's no way you can still have your past memories.
Whether I have memories or not is insignificant. What matters is that I was, without doubt, a ruler. No doubt, someday you will come across vestiges of my once great reign.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it definitely brings up a contradiction because humans can't, in this game, they can't exactly become blades. You could become, like, in a sense, half-breeds, like Neo, but not exactly like a full blade, so it's kind of interesting how he thinks like this.
It is I who should be displeased. But to my good fortune, I now understand something. I had long wondered why you did not show me the respect I should rightfully command. To think that you had not recognized my noble lineage, my kingly presence. But now you see, yes? It is beneath me to exert myself in service to you. I will apply my full capabilities only when I myself see fit. Until such time, I trust you will take care of all menial tasks. Are we clear on that? Good. Now do not bother me with trifling issues any longer.
Have it your way.
Funny enough, this is actually reflected in his affinity. As of right now, he is the only one that actually does not have like passive talents. They are essentially non-existent, and that ties in with his quest coming up in the beginning, like as we see right here. And since we did all the food, that fills out.
Behold the power of a true blade. Can't wait to fight again.
Yeah, so he is definitely unique to some of the other ones. So his passive right here is Cavalier Attitude. However, yeah, and there's like nothing else here, which is kind of interesting because he's the only one like this in the beginning. But that changes later on. So in order to start his quest, we pretty much have to have this node available, and then we head over to More Ardain to start Lost Kingdom. And I believe we have everything else we needed. Yeah, we did all of this beforehand. So, let's do just that. Yeah, so a little full of himself. And it did bring up a pretty interesting contradiction, too. Humans can't become blades. Or at least in this. They're only, like, blade eaters. Or the, whatever the other variant was called. But they're only, like, half versions. Let's see, where was it? The palace, or... Yeah, I'll just go to the palace. And the thing, yeah, him saying that he was human before he was a blade. I think it's probably because he feels like he would be like that. And,
Long journeys make Tora
yeah,
tired.
more of it's explained in
Where
his
to, Master
quest.
Pawn?
Alright, so let me just double check. Even though I just saw it. Because that'll tell me the exact point. Medora Bridge. Alright, so that is... I think it's that bridge. I think it's the one that's over here. I think I'd have to go like here and then turn around, maybe?
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Yeah, I believe this is the bridge. At least it should be. Unless it's talking of a different one. It's not a heart-to-heart. That one right there is with Jerome Mark. Well, it could be over here, actually. Oh, it is right there. Oh, never mind. My bad. It was the one at the beginning of the town. All right, let's go over here.
Off we go!
Where to, Master Pawn?
Let's see. Not having anything pop up. I'll double check real quick. Yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll look around and see if I can find it. Be right back. I decided to double check and see what it says, and it turns out it's based on time. It says it right here. Got to the bridge in the afternoon. Alright, let me reset the time. That's what I get. Let's see. Should kick in. Unless it's a different time. It said afternoon, so pretty much afternoon. Unless it means it's like 4 o'clock. Ah, there we go. Something up, Dagas. Dagas? Do not address your king so lightly, Seraph. I was merely indulging in a spot of contemplation. Sorry, it's just, you seem to be a bit down in the dumps. Well, I suppose I should reward you for displaying devotion to your monarch. As such, I will overlook your demeaning attitude this once. As you know, I was once the ruler of a nation. Where's my kingdom now? Whither are my people? What has become of them? These questions plague me most every day. Yet, tragic though it be, I possess no memories of that time. As such, I have no way of knowing my one-time kingdom's fate. And look at me now, reduced to serving beneath a mere driver. What cruel twist of fate has turned monarch into servant? Don't know if we can help you with that one. Yeah, it's just how blades and drivers work. You may not have any memories, but perhaps there could be records left of this nation of yours? Aha, dear Morag, you may have hit upon an excellent point. Though I remember it not, it was a kingdom fitting for my personage. Surely such a great land cannot have been forgotten from history entirely. My retainers, your new task is to obtain records of my past great deeds. Do records like that even exist? If we're gonna find them, I guess they'll be in history books or ancient texts. Precisely, my dear Zeke. You are a loyal retainer indeed.
I'm kind of royalty.
Oh boy. Now, our goal is set. Let us visit bookshops throughout the land, seek ancient records, and uncover the truth of my lost kingdom. The quest is afoot. Pretty much. Oh, this dude. Let us begin on this endeavor of finding lost history. Alright, Alright, Get a reference brought from Arjun in the bookstore. Read about the history of Dagas. Okay, so I'm guessing we travel around a bit. Let me... Give me a second here. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, I was looking at the wiki for this. Yeah, because it even says it right here. Dagas' affinity chart mistakenly says afternoon instead of evening at the starting condition for this quest. Yeah, because 4 o'clock is more like late afternoon instead of like afternoon, because one would consider afternoon being like 1 to 3, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so looking at this, we just travel around and find like books. And funny enough, there is actually... Yeah, we'll see it. Alright, so let's head over to Argentum and go to the bookstore.
Meh, meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Alright, yeah, redirect it. Oh, Mush really loves books. Yeah, pretty much. We hear all the time. Yeah, so here we go. Brief history of Allrest. So this is a kingdom once existed on Letheria's Isle of Sleeping Remains. Hey, take a look at this brief history of Allrest book. This bit here. It says it used to be a kingdom on the Isle of Sleeping Remains in Letheria. Apparently it was destroyed by a natural disaster or something. Huh, really? Come now, Rex. Are you not even familiar with the history of your own homeland? Don't look at me like that. I mean, why would I know about some old kingdom? Doesn't have much to do with salvaging. You didn't know anything about it either, right, Gramps? I'll have you know that there are very few things I'm not aware of. That said, I cannot remember hearing of such a kingdom. Maybe this happened even before Gramps was born? An ancient kingdom. I see. Was this kingdom a wondrous place? The book doesn't go into that much detail. Let us travel to the Isle of Sleeping Remains. Perchance it may trigger some long-buried memory within me. Now we have a mini-quest. Yeah, so we do this a couple of times. There are kind of like a couple of side quests. We find out that some ancient civilization or such like existed in a certain area, then we go check it out and whatever. So, Letheria. It's the Isle of Sleeping Remains. Right here. Thankfully, some of these teleports are like right where we need it to be.
Keep a close eye.
Yeah, here we go. So this is the Isle of Sleeping Remains, of which those writings told. Is there really a kingdom here? It's hard to believe when the place looks so empty. You think it was overrun by monsters or something and then they just, you know, crushed everything? It is a possibility. Let us dig. Dig. Though the buildings on the surface may be destroyed, some traces would surely be left beneath the ground. Now, let us unearth those secrets. Dagas, I'm afraid this may not be a realistic plan. Apart from anything, it would take far too much time. This is an order from your king. Commence digging at once.
I'm kind of royalty.
Oh, man. Yeah, pretty much. Dagas not listening even a little bit. Come on, guys. We've come this far. Let's at least try and do as Dagas asks. Once you take on the job, you see it through. Not another here salvage your code thingies. But alright, let's see if we can at least do this thing. Let's see. Yes, we'll just follow these. Pretty much ignore most of these dudes. Here we go. Let's see if we need
You're
anything.
all mine.
Calm your mind.
Focus. Okay. Do we need to have lockpicking?
You're all mine.
No, we don't. broke the bank with that one. Game? Oh, I was gonna say, what is going on? It wouldn't do anything. I was like, oh no, don't do anything bad. Ooh, that scared me for a second. I will say, a lot of the times, I rarely see, like, any crashes with the Switch games. There's a little fourth wall break in this playthrough right here. I've rarely seen crashes with this game, which is very nice, compared to, like, other consoles and games. So, that did actually scare me for a second. Alright, let's continue on. It seems like it's on the other side of this dude, so we will say hi.
I'm going all in. Do not underestimate them. In I go!
Nice one, Rex.
Yes.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, this will be easy enough. And if you notice right here on the bottom left, I did equip Nim, because she is a really good healer. So,
Redemption.
but I don't have to worry about it too much, because I don't think... There is a little bit of fighting at the end of this, but it isn't going to be too bad.
Poppy missile.
Ha!
And it's also nice to use Nia too. So.
Praise
Hydroblast.
Yeah, because it's also it's been a while since I've used her as a player. So.
Time for a pick-me-up.
Gotcha!
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Alright, let's see if we can get this
Treasure
one.
acquired.
Earth
Nature,
Mastery
lend me your
Fortitude.
strength.
I can take that, no problem.
Okay, so you need Earth Mastery and Fortitude. Alright, so let's get...
Looking forward to it.
Earth Mastery, don't have any Earth. Downsides of having Nia is that we don't exactly have her available. Wow, you don't have any Earth, do you? Alright, let's try this.
It sounds fun.
Treasure acquired.
Earth, grant
My
me
turn.
strength.
I can take that, no problem.
Iron heart beats in Poppy's chest.
Okay, so we need one more Fortitude. I'll eventually get it. Does Zeke have anybody available that uses Fortitude? No. Oh, we have,
I will
Fast,
attend to your every need.
Alright, here we go.
Treasure acquired.
Earth, grant
My
me
turn.
strength.
I can take that, no
This
problem.
is easy for me.
Iron heart
Really?
beats in Poppy's chest.
Yeah, I should probably also take the time and work on some of these other characters.
Treasure acquired.
Aha, here we go. All this digging and still not a single sign of anything. Was there really ever a kingdom here in Letheria? That's a bit of a cramped place for one. Perhaps the bulk of this kingdom is sunk into the Cloud Sea? If so, it may have been impossible for anyone to find. I have it. I see it all now. What? Did you remember something? The information that Book provided was nothing but a pack of lies. Meh? Tora and friends played for fools by lying Book. Though it pains me to admit it, it is the only explanation. I was a fool to come all this way with no proof that the writings were true.
I'm kinda royalty.
But there is no use in worrying about with that which is past. We must cast this failure aside and seek a different clue. Yeah, so now we just move on to the next area. So that is Letheria done. And now we head over to Gormont. Wherever this bookstore is. Haskfeld Books. double check this
Whew.
one.
Let's rest
One
the spell.
sec.
Let's press on.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. Almost. We find this book at the shop in Albacabaniche. There's a bookstore that sells it. So we gotta go here first.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Where do we go from here?
Alright, yeah, here we go. Oh, the owner. It's all yours. History of Gorma. Hey, Neo, what do you think of this? Oh, what have you found now? Gormont was once a prosperous republic. Yeah, I've heard about that before. Old Gormont was formed from a bunch of different clans joining up and governing together, right? A proud republic, bringing together diverse clans under a single banner? I see. This is all clear to me now. Surely I was the king of Gormont. Well, I don't know too much about it, but if you ask a chief of Torgoth, you might be able to find out more. Hang on, does a republic even have a king? It doesn't, right?
I'm
No,
kind
it
of
doesn't.
royalty.
Come, my retainers. We must find this chief of Torgoth and find out the truth of this tale. He's not even listening. No, he is not. Yeah, so we'll go talk to the chief. Edgar. Gonna be near the town center, I believe.
Whew. Let's rest the spell.
Let's press on.
Alright. My apologies for calling upon you suddenly. Great to have you on. Pardon me. I'm most grateful to be granted so swift an audience. My name is Dagas, a king bereft of memories, searching the world over for clues of his lost throne. From you, esteemed chief, I would hear of the noble republic that prospered here many centuries ago. If it would not be too much trouble, will you grant us your counsel? Wow, it's like he's a real noble. Your gracious petition is most welcome, Mr. Dagas. I am Edgar. I am no king myself, but it would be glad to reward your courtesy with what information I possess. And so as you can see, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I know of no records indicating that a king such as yourself ever ruled here in Gormont. I'm sorry, but I couldn't provide you with more positive news after you traveled all this way to visit. That is quite alright, good sir. Thank you for the detailed explanation. It is a shame that I could not find my old kingdom here, but your words have nonetheless taught me much. Now, we must away to pursue other endeavors. Farewell. I hope you are able to find your lost kingdom someday. Oh, that was a shame, huh, Dagas? Well, my dear retainers, it seems you were a little hasty this time. To think you expected to find a king in the Republic of all places. Oh, boy. But anyone can make a mistake. It is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm pretty sure you're the one who got mixed up. Now come, my retainers, we must find a more valuable clue. And he's not listening again. That's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, he doesn't listen. Alright, so now that we got that one done, we could head over to Tantal. Find another book. Yeah, I believe based on this, there isn't any.
Meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Ah, good thing you like books. Yep, that's why we're here. Lost tablet. Book number 3. Oh, is this a stone tablet? Doesn't seem that all that old. The people of Tantal once made their dwellings upon the Genbu drifts. Therein lay what? I'm afraid that sentence has no conclusion. No conclusion? What do you mean? A piece of the stone tablet is missing, so the sentence is unfinished. Then if we want to know the full story, we have to find the missing piece. Yeah. Apparently the proprietor found this tablet around the Genbu Drifts area. What do you think, Dagas? Did you even ask?
I'm kind of royalty.
Aye. We must search far and wide for as many missing pieces as it takes. And then, of course, we will return here to examine the completed tablet. Is that understood, my retainers? As you wish, Your Majesty. Alright, so now we're going to go way down and check out a couple of places. It says it's what 3, but I only see 2 there. Are there? Oh, okay, so this one way over there. Alright, so let me go to this one first, because we got to do a little bit of traveling in order to get to this one here. Yeah, so let's go to this one first.
Off we go!
Where to, Master Pawn?
Alright. I don't have to worry about any of these dudes. Yeah, it never ends with the stories with Dagas. Yeah, because we've got to make our way over to that pillar. And once again, we don't have to worry about the monsters here. It's mostly just the traveling to get to the places. I believe... I don't think we can directly go there. We have to go above. There are a couple of spots where we have we could build like an ice bridge. I think up here is one of them. We did do this a while ago when we first came here. I gotta go up somehow. Yeah, and this was a while ago too. But then in order to get to like some of the other optional places, we have to like, go around and do stuff. Yeah, and sometimes it is pretty easy to get lost in some of these places. Especially with the pillars too, because like this, you gotta go like down, up, and around, and all over the place just to find the other spot, whatever. And I gotta get up there, so... Should be up this way. Yeah, definitely a lot of trial and error. Okay, let's see.
Calm your mind.
Okay, so we have focus. We just need ice mastery. So, let's get a few blades equipped. We'll keep Wolfric, because he has focus. Let's see.
I'll shine on the front line, too!
You.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations.
Does Peru have ice mastery?
Don't let me get rusty.
I guess
Looking
we'll find
forward
out.
to working with you again. Was that okay?
I think I'll show you my power!
Happy to.
Not
Stay
this.
frosty.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There.
Yeah, I
That should do it.
usually grab extras, because sometimes they only have like 1 or 2 levels for each one. And it is usually good to have multiple blades that have like different abilities. So let's re-equip
Okay.
these.
Make way
dudes.
I
for
will
me.
attend to your every need. At least for
Who
fighting.
did I have? Boreas and
Just leave it to Boreas.
Agate.
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
The harder one is that other pillar over there.
Wow! World has many amazing places
Yeah,
in
now
it.
that we got to this one, we
Data
can now
analysis
fast travel.
indicates we have not been here before.
So we do have to be a little careful. Somebody wasn't careful. Yeah. We got breakable ice spots around here. Okay, so we get to the ruins. I can pretty much just run past these dudes because they don't pose any threat. Okay, it still says it's below. Yeah, so I gotta find my way down carefully. So pretty much go here. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, some of the places around here can be quite dangerous. That's what I think earlier on when I was doing this section here during the playthrough when we first came here, I was saying it's like there aren't really any wrong ways to go down here, but you got to be really careful too, because of fall damage. It could definitely add up. Should be able to just barely. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I remember the first time I played this. I think I had also talked about it back then too. That I was pretty much doing this, trying to find a way down. I was able to, but I did die a couple of times. Just trying to find like a way down. Ah, here we go.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in
Should
progress.
have plenty of keen eye.
There.
Very well.
Optic
That
nerve
should do it.
auxiliary circuit unlocked.
Very interesting.
Plenty of keen eye. Sharp tablet piece. Alright, so that is one of them. Okay, so that was the harder one. Now I can just run around to the other ones. And it was mostly because I hadn't traveled to that pillar yet, so...
We're here.
Let's press on.
Alright. Yeah, it would have been nice to have that weather phenomenon again. Because we get to fight the giant squids. Those guys are usually pretty fun to farm. But it's a, we don't get that weather phenomenon too much. And I had just happened upon it a couple of episodes ago, so... Alright, there should be over here, right here.
Earth,
Mastery
grant
again.
me strength.
Very
Alright,
well.
so we need at least a 3 earth. Alright.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, let me double check her. Okay, she does have earth 3.
Earth, grant me strength.
Diamond tablet piece. Alright, and now for the last one. Straight ahead, but to the right.
We're here.
I don't think we have to
Let's
drop
press
down.
on.
Yeah, it says up, so we gotta just stay over to the right. Yeah, and I also do like how they have, like if there's a certain weather phenomenon, it kind of changes the fauna. Pretty much the monsters that we run into. And this place is like a really good example of that. Because we get the weather phenomenon that has like level 80, 85, 90 plus enemies. And they are definitely worth farming.
Calm your mind.
Okay. Square tablet piece. Alright, so we're gonna return back to the bookstore here. Yeah, I don't think there are any other places that do that. There might be other ones that I'm forgetting.
We've
That-
arrived.
This is the only
Where
one
do
I
we
can
go from
remember.
here?
Yeah, like drastically changes the levels of the enemies you run into.
Up.
Because it is a pretty big difference too. Like normally you find enemies that are like in the 30s and 40s. And then you get the weather and you got like level 90 enemies just roaming around. Well, is this tablet restored? Yeah, 4 pieces together perfectly. Let's have a look-see then. Therein lay a mighty lake and a temple housing technology of the ancients. But with the Titans' decline, dangerous monsters began to roam these drifts. To avoid these monsters, the people made use of the land's great pillars to build new dwellings. Yet now, as the snow grows stronger and deeper, we are forced to retreat still further to ever higher ground. If we don't solve this problem soon, all of Tantal may become unlivable. That is all it says? Yeah, that's your lot. Looks like some kind of investigation report. Oh, then this line of inquiry was a dead end. Hey, don't look so down, Dagas. You need not coddle me. Instead of wasting time here, we should search for another lead. Alright, so now that that's done. Let's see. Get a reference book from an Orion bookstore. Okay, so we gotta do that. So after the 3 quests are done, Dagas has passed, left the Aragorn on Tantal, we can do this one. So we go to Orion. Yeah, and continue on. I believe it's Fonsa. Yeah, it's what's on the left. Yeah.
Meh, meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Alright, and Mystery Continent. This book. It's about a mystery continent. Looks like some kind of fairy tale. Long ago, there was a mystical kingdom in a mysterious continent. Mysterious continent. Mystical kingdom. I like the sound of all this. It sounds fitting for my personage. But this mysterious continent was destroyed in a single night. Oh, we've totally heard that before. What? A single night? Can that be possible? The mysterious continent of which nobody knows. Its secrets are described on the Dagas stone in Temperantia. Oh, I know where that is. And that's your lot. Temperantia. I see. Hold on. You're not gonna just believe this fairy tale, are you? You fool. Fairy tales, too, are legitimate records of the past. This message was left for a reason. It's only right that we investigate. Now come, my retainers. We head for Temperantia. Yeah, so here, we could travel to Temperantia. Central Plain, we can actually go, like, right to it, because it's, like, right over here. Yeah, it's its own little teleport thing. So, yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, because we come over here for salvaging. Because we do this with Poppy's quest.
It's a new day, everyone.
And it turns
love
out
the promise of a new day
there are
dawning.
people over here that are also interested in the stone. There's no place for civilians. This area is under military investigation. The steel is still being examined. We can't have any civilians mucking about with it. Might fall to bits.
I'm kind of royalty.
Oh my, are you a royal personage? Well, I'm sure you know how to handle a fine thing like that. Please, examine it to your heart's content, your royalness. I was kind of hoping for a fight, but yeah. So this is a dullness stone. Rex, is there something written on it over there? Allow me to examine the stone. Let's see now. The kingdom's name is Regideria. It lies upon a mysterious titan that moves about freely, never exposing itself to human eyes. But in this place, Regideria sank in a single night, together with its people. What else does it say? The inscription ends here. The whole country sank beneath the clouds, and there's not much we can do. Ha! You're too quick to give up. I will not allow our quest to end here. We know where this kingdom met its end. We may be able to salvage some manner of relic from it. You gotta be kidding me. Just how long do you think this place has been down there? Relics of the Lost Kingdom. I like the sound of that. Oh, for the... Now you got Rex started too? Come, my retainers. Let us get to the bottom of this tale. Yep, never ends. Alright, so we're gonna get this. Evidence by a small kingdom by salvaging and temperantia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me double check. Let me see what this says right here. See if there are any specifics. It's obtained by salvaging at Tri-Edge Isle. So I'm guessing it's right where I am, because there is a salvaging point. Alright, let me... Unless it's over here. I think that might be it, actually.
We're here. Let's press on.
Yeah, because notice how that other one actually disappeared for this. So I'm guessing it is over here. And we have plenty of the premium cylinder, so we could just use that. And I believe this is another instance of it being... it being in the box of the treasure chest that shows up. Here we go. Try it. Isle. Yeah, I was drawing a blank there. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, I got plenty of cylinders for this.
You can do it, Rex. Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Wait here. I'll bring something great. Yo. Huh. Onwards.
Alright. Yeah, I don't do this salvaging point often,
This stuff
so
is what I live for.
I'm not sure what the button presses are. Unloaded treasure chests. Yeah, we should get
You're
it
all
here.
mine.
Regideria tablet. Hey, could this be a stone tablet from Regideria? Truly, you are a fine salvager, Rex. Huh, pretty weird shape for a tablet. What's it say? Let's have a go at reading at it, shall we? Due to the appearance of the terrible, arrogant behemoth, the kingdom of Regideria perished in a single night, Titan and all. This arrogant behemoth must be a pretty damn terrifying monster. Something the matter, Dagas. Cursed beast. How dare you harm my kingdom?
I'm kind of royalty.
My retainers. We must find this fell beast that destroyed my homeland. Whoa there, dude. We're talking about something that happened centuries ago. Who says a monster is still even alive? Still, if we know its name, we might be able to track it down through stories passed down in various regions. I think this sounds like a mercenary job. Agreed. That would be the most efficient way to conduct such a large-scale investigation. Very well, then let us begin. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta set up a mercenary quest. Hopefully I can get those other 2 chests, because the stuff here is actually pretty good. No. Oh, that's a downer. And I don't know. Let me double check. Is there more than one? Yeah, it just is one quest, that's all. Yeah, so we can pretty much just stay here, because we have to talk somebody at the garrison here. Okay, so Lephtheria, Beast of Rigidaria, Info Collector, Ancient Wisdom Expeditionist, Keen Eye, Fortitude, Super Strength. So, Info Collector, Ancient Wisdom. So let's send Aegeon.
Let's go then.
Let's see. Anybody else? So this
I'll
one,
be in the other party then.
this
Best
one.
of luck, guys.
We just need an Expeditionist, and
What's
then
the plan, boss?
Keen Eye, Fortitude, and Super Strength. I can send Wolfric, because he's not doing too much.
Yes, of course.
And then, oh, here we go. Gorgas, Keen Eye, and Fortitude. So there we go.
I'll support you in every way.
Alright, see how long this one takes. Alright, so 9 minutes. Okay, see you in 9 minutes. Alright, now that they are back.
It proved easier than I expected.
All friends returned safely!
Alright, so let's do this.
Mission was a
Alright, success. Chiefs and troops with the Imperial Forces stationed in Temperantia have sighted the strange beast. Yeah, so we just travel to the garrison. We get to talk to some dude.
My newfound power flows deep.
Whatever his name is.
Handy when you're on the move.
Alright, plenty of nodes gotten. Alright, before we go any further, let's make sure we actually have blades equipped. So let's re-equip Nim
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
and agates.
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Alright, so we gotta travel over to the garrison. We have to find somebody. Karchal.
Off we go!
Where to, Master Pawn?
We have to talk to this person. Arrogant Behemoth. Oh, you mean the big monster thing I saw that one time? Yeah, it looked like a pretty nasty piece of work, that one did. Actually, it's so out there, nobody believed me when I tell them. It's early morning when I saw it, 5 o'clock or thereabouts. Over on the hill near Triage Isle, there was this crazy, huge, shadowy thing moving about. Honestly, I thought I was seeing things too at first. Some kind of bad dream? Never heard of any monster reaching that kind of size. At any rate, if you're gonna check it out, you should be careful. I don't know if it's even a Titan battleship we'd be able to take down that behemoth. Yeah, so he made a key point. We have to change the time. Head to the hill near the garrison in early morning. That's about 5 o'clock. And just to make sure we're going where we're supposed to, I'm going to activate it. Go. this looks like this might be it. There we go. Finally get a cutscene with these dudes.
So is this really the place?
Well, from what the soldier said, it should be around here somewhere.
You really think a great demon's gonna show up in this deserted place?
Sure, why not?
Don't act like this is my fault. How am I meant to know? If there have been sightings, that means there has to be something here, right?
That is correct. That sounds like something.
Something up here!
Now that's a behemoth.
Is that the demon?
It's huge. Even for a demon. Isn't that a bit too massive?
It's incredible!
Dagas!
Hold on!
Yeah, because that's what we're going to fight.
So, you are the foul demon. You are insolent indeed to look down on my personage.
Oh, he has to look down. Look
But
how
no
big
matter.
he is. Come on.
Not all could be as versed in proper conduct as I. I will grant you an audience.
Hold on. What are you, stupid? You're just gonna go face that thing?
Seriously? You'll be crushed to pieces.
Do you hear my voice, demon? I am king of a land named Regideria. I know you are the beast that caused my kingdom's downfall. As king, I must avenge my people whom you wronged long ago. If you are truly as terrible as the legends say, then show me the extent of your strength. Show me the power that felled a kingdom.
Quit provoking that thing already, Dagas.
Actually, does that creature even understand human speech?
No.
Why so shy, demon? Do you not wish to do battle? Then let's see how you like this.
Meme, what Dagas doing?
He's finally attacking.
So, demon, at last you recognize your foe.
At last, you recognize your foe? You moron, Dagas! Now you've gone and really made it mad.
Why would you provoke it?
You ask strange questions, girl. For what purpose did we come here? If not to fell this foul beast.
That's no reason to get it all worked up. Haven't you heard a careful strategy?
No.
Dear me. Can you truly be so afraid of a mere animal? And you call yourselves my retainers?
That's not the issue here, moron.
We've landed ourselves in a right pickle. What do we do now, Rex?
Yeah, we'll
What
fight
now?
it. That's all we
Best
need
to
to do.
retreat. Then we find our Danian Titan warship to help us take Demon down.
Hopeless. Every one of you. Wait here a while, retainers. I will slay the demon myself.
You'll die, you know.
I will not. Nay, I cannot. For the people of Regideria, I must prevail.
Okay then. I'm convinced. Let's do this.
Let's do something.
You're really sure about this, Rex? All right, then. I guess there's no point arguing with you. Let's go slay that moron's demon.
And that's what we'll do. I'm gonna say at least level 70, maybe? Maybe? I am not sure. 55. Okay, well, we're definitely strong enough. As long as we actually get to...
Let's show him a thing or three.
And
I'll guard you
now,
all no matter what.
Yes!
armor
Breaky,
veil.
breaky!
Yeah, as far as I know, there isn't really much to do with this one. We just fight them normally, like everything else.
Opponent has no shortage of strength to defend is now.
Show them.
Yeah, because he's really not that strong.
My thoughts
Considering we're all like level
Now.
89 and 90,
Yes.
so... Either way, we just get some attacks in and switch over to other characters if we need to. Because we do have Nim too, so if we really need the healing,
The time
we
to
could use her
defend is
and
now.
Nia, so... Alright, so let's get a topple in,
Opponent has no shortage of strength.
some attacks in, set up burnout.
Master Pawn.
Now I'm fired up!
Maybe we'll get after this enemy's attention.
I like
Okay, let's build this again so we could use...
spinning edge.
Try to keep it up.
no, let's do this.
Go for it! The enemy's
Set up
element is
for
now dark.
a orb here.
Third stage. Awesome.
We will make your
Okay, there we
dreams
go.
a reality.
And let's
What's
switch
up?
over to Numa. And let's use a level 3.
Master Pawn. Stand with
You shall
Poppy.
not
Whittle down the HP here.
Okay.
And then go in for a chain attack and we'll be able to take it
We'll
out.
do it together. Me first.
Alright, so let's have
Star.
Numa do the first attack.
It's up to you, Mora.
Then let's have Dagas attack.
Gotta do what we can.
Super.
Yeah, so after this we'll also see the abilities, in a sense, awaken with Dagas. We'll be able to get his full
another
set
one.
up.
Astounding.
Hit it, no!
Radiant flare.
Okay, another one done.
It's
And
up to
we'll have
you, Mora.
Dagas.
As planned.
Tyrant Crush!
Astounding.
Go.
Think you're up to it,
And
Tora?
Cutie Pie to wrap things up.
Naponic Axion.
Astounding. Enemy down.
Okay, and I believe that will be an automatic pickup.
We will protect friends.
I had something from that one. Goodbye, enemy.
Demon or no, 'twas a mere beast. It could not hope to rival a king.
We beat it.
Yeah. We actually beat it.
I was really only just
I gotta
big.
say, I didn't think we'd actually do it.
Honestly. Have you no pride? How could we fail to overcome such a trifling foe? Frankly,
He's not wrong.
you should be ashamed that you did not slay it more swiftly.
Ah,
Oh, this dude.
right.
I gotta say though, you're pretty awesome when you go all out, Dagas.
Indeed. I knew you were hiding your full strength, but this was more than I had bargained for. I'm glad we met you as an ally, not an enemy.
Are you still thinking about your lost kingdom?
It is as you see. For one so great as I, to slay such a foe is a simple task. And yet, though the beast lies defeated, the kingdom remains lost. There is no way for us to be certain. It was even the land I once ruled.
Dagas?
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Hey,
him
don't be
being
such a
human, though,
downer.
is kind of a stretch, though, because we just don't know.
No point worrying about what's dead and gone. If you want a kingdom, you should make a new one.
Yeah, Zeke's right. If you try your
Yeah,
hardest,
let's make a new kingdom.
anything's possible.
Interesting. There is a certain wisdom in your counsel. Now that my nemesis lies slain, it is not fitting for a king to dwell forever on the past. My path of conquest is far from over. I am the man who will someday rule this entire world.
Well, he certainly seems motivated now.
Dagas have energy, but still not quite in touch with reality.
Nope.
Hear this. You have yet to prove your might as retainers. Therefore, I will lend you my royal strength. However, 'tis only for the sake of my righteous victory. Never forget this, my subjects.
It's great that he's getting into this and all. But his attitude still bugs me.
Don't be too harsh. For all his words, I do believe he cares for us. Let's be happy for him.
In his own way.
Sounds about right. Being able to deal even with total nutters like him is the mark of a real driver.
Pretty much.
If you say so.
He's definitely right bonkers. Right. Oh, that was Dagas, everybody. What ails you, my driver? You look befuddled as a loon. Is something troubling you? No, there is no trouble. I'm just happy to see that you seem motivated now. Well, if my attitude pleases you, I trust you will work hard to serve my aims. To protect a true and loyal retainer, I would gladly draw out the depths of my strength. Depths of your strength? I cannot ask more for a more dependable ally. Your king will not be easily defeated. For the sake of restoring my kingdom, I will spare no effort. Yeah, this dude. Well, there we go. Lost Kingdom complete. And we will check out his new affinity setup. I am also curious as to what we got from that boss, too. Saber attachment. Okay. But yeah, now he is fully unlocked.
Behold, don't waste my talents.
With a little bit of a change, though. Pretty much just resets his entire thing. As you can see, his trust is now down to like 210. Which is kind of interesting because we did spend enough to get up to like level 5 for his other one. But now he has a couple of good things too. A good one that he has is the gold effect, which increases gold drop rate. He has Napon Wisdom and Mineralogy, which is pretty handy. And he also has Ancient Wisdom. So this is another example of a blade that doesn't exactly have the elemental ability, which is actually kind of nice because he has 3 different abilities that we could use. And here we just have like generic ones and whatnot. So, I believe that is it. Yeah, so these is just use his abilities and whatnot. And trust. Alright, so that is it for Dagas. Now, on to the next one.